Hi,
Hi,
Luke.
how are you?
What was it like stepping onto Middle-earth for the first time?
It was very exciting. Um, it was everything I thought it would be and more.
As far as Bard goes, I mean, it is one of my favorite characters in the book. I love the fact that we kind of get into your family life, and you've got kids, and now your kids were played by James Nesbitt's daughters.
That's
yeah?
right. Yeah, yeah.
And
Peggy and Mary,
okay, Peggy and Mary, yeah.
and then my son Bane is played by John Bell.
Right.
Yeah.
What would be the hardest scene or the most challenging scene that you had?
I think in the second film, watching it, it reminded me how complicated those scenes were in my house with the dwarves around the dinner table when I bring the weapons to the table. Spoiler alert. Because obviously we couldn't shoot together because they're all the same height as me in real life, but they had to be shorter than me in the film. So a set was made a third larger that they worked on to make them look small, and then I worked on a green screen set of my size. And the camera that followed me was a slave to the camera that was filming them.
Okay.
And it was all computer, motion control. And then Peter gets to see both pictures merged into one, and sees me taller, and then I had to just focus my eyesight onto pictures of them on sticks with lights above their heads, and I had an earpiece listening to them talking. Crazy.
Was it difficult acting with the dwarves? Well, I guess you didn't act all the time with them. Were you with them at all in any scenes, or did you have to do that double?
Yeah, we did do a scene when they're trying to get me to take them into Lake Town.
Okay.
And I was just on platforms, so it made me look taller than them.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, yeah. And it was nice working with them because they're a lovely bunch of lads and some fantastic actors in there.
Crazy, yeah.
But when you see it in the film, you're like, you just, it's a given, because it just looks like they're there and they're smaller than me.
Were you amazed beyond belief?
I was. I thought it was a beautiful story. I thought it looks incredible. I loved the introduction to Lake Town. That beautiful scene of, Bard bringing the dwarves in on his barge, and through the mist you see this decrepit, sinking city. It's beautiful, and I really enjoyed it. And I also thought the CG was probably some of the best CG I've ever seen. Absolutely incredible.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Take care.